Hi friends, this is Professor Rahul Matkar from PVPAT Engineering College, Pune. So today's lecture is based on the penetration value of bitumen. So we all know bitumen is a construction material used that is for construction of the flexible pavements. So bitumen is the main material used that is for the construction of the pavements. So here in this particular practical we are dealing with the penetration value of bitumen, that is nothing but to find out standard consistency of a bitumen. So we know that when bitumen is used for the road constructions, when temperature changes, atmospheric condition changes, so at that time that bitumen it might change its property. So that's why it's very important first of all to check the standard consistency of a bitumen with the practical that is called as the penetration value of a bitumen by using the standard penetrometer apparatus. So let us discuss some apparatus required. So we require this manual penetrometer. So it has, this one is the base of that particular standard penetrometer. This is the equipment. In this particular equipment we are taking the bitumen. So I have already taken the bitumen, but remember one thing, how the sample is prepared, that is another part we will discuss. We require a standard needle. Okay, this is the standard needle we require. That is to penetrate that standard needle into the bitumen. We require this much of assembly. Actually, this knob is present. When I am pressing this knob, so that assembly is open. Okay, it comes in the upward direction. When I am pressing this knob, what happens? That needle comes in the downward direction, and total weight of this assembly is 100 grams. Okay, plus or minus 5 grams, that tolerance is there. But remember one thing, so that total weight of this assembly is 100 grams, including this weight and including the weight of the needle, and that total material it is made of brass. Then we have this gauge. In this gauge, actually we are measuring the penetration of this needle into the bitumen in 1/10 of millimeter. Okay, that is, here it is given that you can read that is tenths of millimeter, that is the that graduations are marked on that particular equipment, so it is given tenths of millimeter. Okay, so why we are measuring the penetration? So we can get the value, that is we can get the consistency of the bitumen by finding the penetration of that bitumen into the penetration of that needle into the bitumen sample. So what is the procedure? So first of all, we are taking bitumen. So we are going to heat the bitumen at its softening point. So after heating the bitumen at the softening point, again I am taking the bitumen in this particular assembly, okay, in this particular cup, having the standard dimensions. So after pouring that bitumen into this cup, that cup is kept in water, again, and that is for the cooling purpose at a temperature of 25 degrees centigrade. So remember one thing, after heating the bitumen, we are completely making the bitumen in liquid form. Up to its softening point, we are heating the bitumen. Again we are cooling the bitumen for 1 hour. Then again we are keeping this bitumen sample into the water bath for 1.5 hours exactly. Now after that, I am keeping this sample exactly at the center of this particular base plate of this penetrometer. I am going to adjust the needle in such a way that it should touch the top surface. It should touch the top surface of the bitumen. See, it should touch the top surface of the bitumen. Okay, that needle of the bitumen, and that top surface of the needle, it should touch the top surface of the bitumen. Okay, and remember one thing, we are going to adjust this assembly in such a way that actually it should touch this one. It should touch that gauge. It should touch that needle. We are arranging the instrument in such a way that that needle, it should touch the top surface of the bitumen. Now it's touching the top surface of the bitumen. Then I am going to press this knob and I am going to allow this penetration for 5 seconds. I am releasing the needle just for 5 seconds. We are allowing again, and after this, by using this equipment, okay, that means here we have this arrangement. When that needle it penetrates in the downward direction, so I am pressing this way in downward direction. You can see there is a movement of that needle, and here this particular assembly should touch that wet assembly of the needle, and here we are noting the initial reading of the needle and final reading of the needle, and that much part, so that readings these are in the 1/10 millimeter. Okay, 1/10 of that particular readings we are noting. So this is called as the standard penetration values. This is called as the penetration of the needle into the bitumen to find out standard consistency of the bitumen. That means what? Means this needle, it goes in the downward direction, and I am pressing this assembly in the downward direction. And after that, you can observe the deflection of the needle on this particular gauge, and we are finding out the difference between the initial reading and the final reading. So that gives us total penetration of the needle in 1/10 of the millimeter. So this is called as the penetration of the bitumen. Thank you.